We're here with Mitch Joel, who just presented at the OTA Sessions, and he's also the author of 6 Pixels of Separation. But Mitch, you mentioned in the presentation that people should focus on the who, not the many. What did you mean by that?
So, I think that we're sort of in this weird mass media mindset where we think that we need to put our message in front of millions and millions of people for it to get through. And the truth of the matter is that because of the way this social media and new internet has connected all of us, the real opportunity is to find the people who are most inclined to listen to your message. And so in my instance, when I was writing the business book, the idea wasn't to get it everywhere. The idea was to get it everywhere where people are interested in business books, digital marketing, social media, and all that. And I think that that's what creates real interactions with real human beings, real sort of passionate conversations, community, and ultimately loyalty.
Well, we work with a lot of rural communities who are struggling, and population out-migration, and just tough times. How might that apply to them?
So usually the foundations of rural areas is still quite dispersed. I mean, people don't live as close and connected to people. This technology actually, I think, would allow them to come a lot closer together. You're also able to find the real leaders in that community. I think a lot of people sit at their kitchen table or in front of their sofa and they have internet connections and they're looking at this stuff and they're saying, well, what can I do with it? And I think people think they have to make a fundamental, large, global change, when in reality, the real change, the change that matters most, probably happens in your local community. And so that I look at this as an amazing empowerment tool. So you could have somebody in a very rural community say, I'm not happy with the way City Hall is being covered. You can now create a platform by which to actually communicate that and share that with the world and take feedback from your community. It doesn't have to be an audience of 20 million, it could be an audience of 20.
Great, thanks. Now, one last question. We work with a lot of people who are afraid of the social web. Can you give us any advice on how we can help these people overcome that fear?
I mean, I think everything new has that sort of initial feeling of, oh my God, what is this, and panic. I think where the fear is easily overcome is in the simplicity of it. I think once people actually start playing with it, watch a video on YouTube, start up an account on Twitter and send out a message and see who's there, connect to people. When you see how easy and simple it is to do, I think that hurdle is immediately overshadowed or overcome. This is a different era. We don't need to really have a huge even education or technological knowledge. I mean, this stuff is pretty self-sufficient and easy to use. I like to talk about the iPhone, because when you buy an iPhone, as complex as it looks, there's no instruction manual. There's one button. You push the button and off you go to the races. And I think a lot of these tools and platforms enable people to connect in that type of simplistic way.
Thanks, Mitch.
My pleasure. Thank you.